Bring your big toes together to touch. We're going to start with pranayama, standing deep breathing. Big toes together to touch, heels just a sliver apart. And just take a moment to feel your feet on your yoga mat. Just find some grounding through your feet. Pick up your toes, put them back down. Pull up on your inner arches. And remember, if standing like this is uncomfortable in your lumbar area, you can separate your feet a little bit. You can step your feet apart slightly. I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody's mics so you don't hear the echo of my voice. There we go. All right. Pull up on your kneecaps slightly to engage your thigh muscles. Draw your belly up and in. Feel your core strength right here. And then interlock your fingers to the webbing and place your knuckles underneath your chin. Be sure to avoid pushing your chin down into your knuckles. You want to keep a tall spine, so push your knuckles upward. Place your thumbs against your throat and swallow a couple of times. There we go. All right. I'll do the first couple with you. So we inhale through your nose. As you inhale, bring your elbows up high so that your forearms frame your face. Take another sip. Drop your shoulders down, then open mouth, exhale. Start to push your head back with your knuckles. Open your mouth, H-A-ha sound, like you're fogging up a window, and bring your elbows together to touch. So ideally, your forearms are parallel to the floor. Inhale, head down. Start to bring your head down, elbows up. Deep, deep breath through your nose. Exhale, open mouth. Push your head back. Without leaning back, pull your elbows, palms together to touch. 8 more just like that, yogis. Inhale, head down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Exhale, head back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like you're fogging up glass, push it out. Inhale, head down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pause. Exhale, head back. 6, 5, 4. Firm legs. 3, 2, 1. 5 more. Inhale, head back. 6, 5. Head down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Eyes wide open. Exhale, head back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little push. Inhale, head down. 6, 5, 4, 3. Really nice. 2, and 1. Diana, lift your elbows up a little more. Yeah, good job. Exhale, head back. 6, 5, 4, 3. Really push it. 2, 1. Again, inhale, head down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little sip. Exhale. 6, 5. Or you should hear your own breath. 2, 1. Last 2. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Belly in tight. Exhale. Head back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 1. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, just hold it gently, gently. Exhale out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, tight squeeze at the top. 1, eyes on the ceiling, and release. Let it go. Shake out your arms, shrug your shoulders out. If you feel a little dizzy, lightheaded, that's totally normal. A-okay. All right, warming up for our half moon series. So again, plant your toes on the mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Interlock your fingers to a steeple grip. Steeple grip, just release your index fingers and bring your biceps against your ears. We'll warm up with some side-to-side movement. So left and right, side to side. Keep your lower body stationary. Just move from the waist up. Yeah, you can even draw some circles on the ceiling clockwise, counterclockwise. Good. Gentle movements to warm up your torso. There we go. And come back to center now. So coming into one full half moon series we'll do together. Squeeze your palms, lock your elbows, eyes straight ahead. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, up and over to the right. Hot half moon. This is a 1 minute hold because we're doing the Bikram series. So take your time and just with each breath go a little bit deeper. Push your hips to the left. Reach up and over slightly to the rear. So bring your index fingers back just a little bit. Lift your chin off your chest. So your ears are against your biceps. It almost muffles the sound of my voice. Palms squeeze tight, belly in, and really focus on engaging the right side of your abdomen as you reach up and over to the right. Pull your shoulders in one line like you're wedged between two panes of glass, and bring the weight into your heels for stability. You guys are doing so great. Deep inhale. You're going to go a little bit deeper on your exhale, palms super, super tight. Start to feel your heart rate increasing here. Nice work, yogis. Squeeze your glutes and thighs. We're going to find our edge. Let your right hand pull your left hand over as if you could touch the side wall for 3, just for 2, and 1. Change. Inhale, back to center. Use your exhale to kind of shake it off a little bit. And do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, poke a hole in the ceiling. Exhale, half moon to the left. Ardha Chandrasana. Another 60-second hold. Nice long holds will warm up the body. So find length in both sides of your body, not just your right side, which is nice and long, but your left side as well. Like you're rounding over a giant barrel on the left side of your body. Keep your palms tight. Arms are really active here. You should even feel maybe your arms tingling a little bit. Push your hips to the right. Weight in your heels. Belly in nice and tight to protect your low spine. Find that stability. Chin tilted slightly up to lengthen your cervical spine as well. Eyes nice and wide open. Focus, soft gaze. Deep breath in. And then edge over a little bit more toward the left side while as you breathe out. Good, 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 yogis. In another 10 seconds, we're going to find our edge on this one. So as you squeeze your palms, let your left hand pull your right hand over. Find that edge for 3. Squeeze your left abs for 2 and 1. Change. Inhale, back to center. Keep your steeple grip. Exhale, look at the ceiling. Go ahead and shake your head and neck out. I know we're already doing really hard work here. And do the best you can. It looks like hope I didn't lose you, Jennifer. Jennifer, you okay? Okay. All right. Good, good, good. I got it. Okay. So inhale. Pull your biceps to your ears. Look at the ceiling. Exhale, standing full back bend. Trace a line along the ceiling toward the back wall behind you. Push your hips forward and lengthen your belly like you're made of taffy. Lift your heart. Go back, more back, all the way back for 3. Even more now for 2, 1. Change. Inhale, slowly come back up. Eyes straight ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your waist. Trace a line down the wall in front of you. Come all the way down to your mat to a standing forward fold. Really good job, yogis. Release your head and neck. Soft bending your knees. Go ahead and pedal out your feet. Shake out your head. No tension in your neck. Let gravity do the work. Yeah, that's great, everybody. Coming into hands to feet pose to complete this cycle. So feet as close together as you can get them. Bend your knees so deep your belly comes onto your thighs as best you can. Wrap your arms around the backs of your legs and first try to slide your fingers underneath your heels. So your fingers go the same direction as your toes. If you can do that, bring your pinkies to touch. If you want to modify the pose, grab opposite elbows behind your calf. Pull your forehead towards your shins. Inhale, hands to feet pose, Padahastasana. As you push your tailbone up, bring the crown of your head to the tops of your feet. Your belly is on your thighs. You're like a grilled cheese sandwich. Nice and tight. Deep breaths here. Good. Now find some more length. Feel that traction. Bend your elbows a little bit more. Just 3, 2, 1, and change. Release your heels or elbows. Find your steeple grip. Inhale, come up with a flat spine, just like a door hinge. Little bend in your knee is good. And then when you get all the way up, exhale, arms at your side. Shake it off. All right. Good work, yogis. It's time for awkward series. Step your feet apart 6 inches, which is about 2 fists. You can put 2 fists between your feet if you want to check. And I know some of you yogis like to use a prop, maybe between your knees or between your hands, but that is optional. No need to do that unless it's part of your practice. Inhale, arms in front. We call this the yogi zombie pose. So squeeze your fingers like you're an extra in a zombie movie. Pull your belly in tight, breathe in. Exhale, have a seat, awkward part one. So it's like you're sitting in an imaginary chair. Peel your shoulders down. Rock the weight back into your heels so that you can just about see your toes if you look down. And keep that strong core and eyes straight ahead. So not so much of a hinge forward, a little bit of a taller seat. One more breath in. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Yeah, there you go. Inhale, slowly rise. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lift your heels. So arms stay extended. Now come onto your heels. Like you just put on high-heeled shoes. Focus the weight on your big toe and pinky toe of each foot. Breathe in, straight spine. Exhale, awkward part 2. As you begin to sit your hips down, keep your heels lifted. It's like you're trying to push the tops of your feet forward. Yeah. If your legs are shaking, that's okay, right? We know shaking is good. Sit a little bit lower, shoulders back over your hips. Inhale, rise up. 3, nice, Jennifer. 2, and 1. Exhale, heels down. For part 3 of this pose, press your knees and thighs together, like you're holding $1 between your knees. Lift your heels slightly, and if you need to pigeon toe your feet slightly, that's okay. Squeeze your fingers. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, awkward part 3. Start to sit like you were sliding down a wall that would be behind you. The lower you sit, the higher your heels come, knees point down. Go only as low as feels comfortable. And if you like, option to pretend you're on a bumpy road on a motorcycle. Boom, 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 little bounces. Yeah. Let's come on back up. Squeeze your knees. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, heels down. Arms release. Shake it out. All right, let's take a round of breath here before we move into our balancing poses. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll start our balancing poses with, grab a sip of water if you need. And we'll move into eagle pose. That's our first balancing pose. So inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, eagle on the right. Swing your right arm under your left. So right arm goes under your left, so your left elbow is in the crook of your right arm. You can bring your palms together for the double wrap, or you can hug your shoulders for a single wrap. Either one is totally okay. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, have a seat in an imaginary chair with a very tall spine. Now the legs, without straightening your legs, inhale your right knee up and over the left. Again, you can go for a double wrap and hook your foot around the back of your calf, or single wrap, just bring your big toe outside of your left ankle like a kickstand. Good. Now align your hips. Push your hips straight ahead like headlamps on a car. Breathe in. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper and pull your elbows down. So one day you can gaze over your fingertips or just sit a little bit lower. Breathe in. Squeeze tight as you breathe out. We are creating a tourniquet effect. And change. Inhale, unwrap your arms. Bring your arms overhead. Exhale, eagle on the left. Left arm goes under your right. So now your right elbow is in the crook of your left elbow. Again, whatever you did on the right, palms together or hug your shoulders. Inhale, lift your elbows up to open your shoulders, and exhale, sit. So you're expanding, then compressing, yeah? Nice and tight seat and strong core. Inhale, left leg over your right. Try to keep your knees bent as you do that swing, and try to bring your left thigh as high as you can over the right. So you really get that sacral chakra and a nice compression in your upper thigh. Breath in. Breath out. Sit a little lower. Pull your elbows down. Yeah, really strong core. Try to be another inch shorter and just focus your eyes softly. Find your drishti. Find that meditation. A little weight on your big toe or double wrap. Hold for just another moment. and change. Inhale, unwrap your arms and legs. Exhale, arms at your sides. And this is our official water break. So you can grab a sip of water if you haven't already. How's everybody feel? Give me a thumbs up if you feel okay. Good job. Okay. How you doing, Jennifer? How's your connection? Good, okay, awesome, all right. Okay, moving on, more balancing postures, folks. This, if you're not sweating already, this will get you to start sweating. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have turned my mic off when I was drinking. You don't need to hear me slurp, but oh well, too late for that. Standing forehead to knee, and we're doing one set of each, by the way, because we love these balancing postures. So we're gonna stick to one set. Standing forehead to knee, start with the weight in your left foot. Inhale your right knee up. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. So we're standing on our left foot. Bring the weight into your big toe, pinky toe. Again, this will also engage your left kneecap. We want to keep the bend out of our left knee. Right knee in line with your hip, like a right angle. And maybe this is as far as you go, just standing on one leg with your right knee bent. If you feel strong and, or if you feel like you just want to move on, inhale, pull your belly in as tight as you can before you even start to round your spine. Pull your belly in, like you're pulling your abdomen through your low spine. Exhale, grab underneath your right foot with all of your fingers, including your thumbs. So if you can get 8 of your fingers under your foot, get those thumbs too. And then come back to that right angle bend. Now check your left leg. Is it straight? And if it is, inhale. Exhale, standing forehead to knee. Part 2, kick your leg out. Now I have trouble fully extending, but you want to try to get it like an upside down letter L. And then to go farther, you can stay here or come back, or you can inhale, bend your elbows, and exhale, bring your forehead to your knee. As the final expression, you may not get there. That's okay. You're just balancing. Inhale, come back to where we started. Exhale, put your right foot down. All right, other side, standing forehead to knee. Press into your right foot. Inhale your left knee up. And again, first, just focus on the balance. Big toe, pinky toe is our anchor of our right foot. May feel really different on this side. That's normal. Stand tall. Pull up on your right kneecap for that stability. Left knee in line with your hip. Stay here. Or to move on to layer 1, inhale, belly in, super strong, super tight. Exhale, round down, rounded, super rounded spine here. Grab underneath your foot. Now, where are you at? Can we take the bend out of your right knee? Inhale. Exhale, layer 2, standing forehead to knee. Dandiyamana Dhanurasana. Bend your elbows, round your spine, forehead to knee. Well, that was the wrong Sanskrit. Oh, well, whatever. Inhale, back to center. Rise up tall, exhale, release. That's what happens when you don't use enough Sanskrit. I'm out of practice. All right. Standing bow pulling pose is next. This is a great one. This will really awaken our circulation. Bring your feet back together to touch. Open your right hand like someone's about to hand you some pizza. Kick your right foot behind and grab the big toe side of your foot. When you grab, be careful not to turn your hand. Yeah, so you want to make sure, I don't know if I can see you, Diana, yeah, there you go, you got it. Yes, the inside of your elbow is facing straight ahead. Now bring your knees together. Inhale your left arm high, like you're going to high five someone in front of you. Exhale, start to kick into your right hand. So rather than hinge forward right away, just focus on your right leg kick. Kick your right heel away from your glute. Keep your eyes up and out. Point your right toes up. Breathe in. And exhale, kick. Yeah, so we're going to do this. You're going to do a whole minute of this pose. Do it for a minute and you're in it to win it. That's what my old yoga teacher used to say. And as you point your toes up, relax your left shoulder as you kick. And your left arm is straight and strong and engaged like an arrow. Now start to bring your left hand a little bit more center. And try to straighten your right leg as you kick. Firm and steady on your standing leg. Keep your heart lifted. Another 15 seconds, yogis. We got this. It's okay if you fall out. If you fall out, yes, that's okay. It's all right, Julie. You get right back in. You know it. Fall down 10 times, get up 11, last 3, breathe and kick for 2, and 1, change. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Ooh, my hip just popped. Gotta love yoga. Feet back together. Other side, let's do it. Open your left hand and keep your palm up. Kick your left foot behind and grab the inside, big toe side of your left foot. Again, the inside of your left elbow is facing out, so you're not doing this. And everyone slide your left hand a little bit higher towards your ankle, just a little tiny bit. Yeah, that's going to help with your grip. Now draw your knees together, so you're bringing your energy center. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, standing bow pulling pose. That's our Dandiyamana Dhanurasana. And again, as you kick, rather than dump your weight forward, try to keep your center of gravity up. But instead, focus your energy on your left leg. The left leg is doing all the work right now with the kick, 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 toes up, up, up. And as you start to feel your heel rise behind your head, start to bring your right hand center. Yes, so good. Right, deep breath. Inhale. Kick on your exhale. Drive your left hip slightly down. Relax your right shoulder. Left shoulder disappears behind you. Last 15 seconds. There you go. It's okay. You fall out, you get back in. Make it a standing meditation rather than a struggle. Last 3. Kick for 2. And 1. Inhale, come up. Nice job, everybody. Exhale, release. Feet back together. Let's take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale. All right, here comes my favorite because it's short. Come to the back of your mat. Balancing stick. Our last balancing posture for a little bit. Feet together. And inhale, arms overhead. Steeple grip. Palms tight, lock your elbows. Nice, tight grip. Exhale, step your right foot to the center of your mat. Now listen carefully. Inhale, come up to your left big toe. Exhale, balancing stick. Tula Dandasana. Hinge forward and come into a capital T shape. Now point your left toe to the back and reach your fingers to the front. Push your left hip down. Stretch your body apart for 3. Straighten your standing leg for 2. And 1. Inhale, come up. Come up to stand. Exhale, arms at your side. Breathe here. Good. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So it's a real short posture, but a lot of intensity. Inhale, arms overhead. And you can change your steeple grip if you want to put the other pinky in front on your grip just to switch it up. Exhale, step your left foot to the center of your mat. Inhale, come up on your right big toe. Exhale to Tula Dandasana. Make it a tug of war. Reach your index fingers forward, point your big toe back. Now lift your big toe a little bit more. Squeeze your biceps. Yes, you can. Breathe, breathe, breathe for 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms at your sides. And turn to the side. All right. Coming into our other standing series. So what you're going to do, you can turn to the left or the right, it doesn't matter. But just turn so that you're facing the long edge of your mat. Yeah, there you go. And just come to the short edge of your mat so you have a little space. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, take a giant step to the side so that your feet are about 4 feet apart and extend your arms nice and wide. Good, good, good. All right. Inhale, flip your palms up. Exhale, swan dive down, wide-legged, a standing separate leg stretching. As you swan dive down, shift the weight into your toes and do your best to grab your heels. If you're unable to grab your heels, grab your ankles or calves, whatever you can reach, just grab something so that you can exhale, bend your elbows and pull your head toward the mat. The goal here is a flat spine. I know we don't have mirrors, so if you can't see your spine, that's okay. Just pull your belly in and lengthen your head toward the mat. Yeah, soft bending your knees is always okay. Good, good, good. Now draw your head a little bit more toward the arches of your feet. Inhale. Breathe out, exhale. And now release your heels or legs. Bring your arms wide. Inhale, come up with a flat spine. Little bend in your knee is okay. And then exhale, turn your right toes to the short edge of your mat. So your feet are perpendicular. Yeah. So turn your right toes to the short end of your mat and bend your right knee. So you're in a warrior two. Inhale, turn your palms up. Exhale, hot triangle pose. So in hot triangle, bring your arms to 6 o'clock, 12 and 6. Your right forearm is inside your right thigh, or you can rest your elbow on your right thigh. Either one is okay. When you look down, you can see your toes. If not, maybe slide your right foot forward and then press just as hard into your left pinky toe. So both legs are really active. Be sure to lift your right ribs off your thigh so you get that triangle shape under your armpit. And then if you can, look up at your left thumb. Breathe in and breathe out using every major muscle of your body. And change. Inhale, come up. Exhale, kick your right heel out. So we're going to do that standing separate leg stretching again. We do that one twice. Inhale, turn your palms up. Exhale, swan dive down. So our second set here of standing separate leg stretching, you can, if you like, maybe shorten the space between your feet. This will add an additional layer of challenge. It makes the posture a little harder, but that's okay. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. You can keep your feet a little wider. Now see if you can go deeper into this pose. Draw your chest toward the space between your feet. Bend your elbows a little bit more. Deep inhale. Exhale. Maybe one day the top of your head will touch the mat. And release your heels. Arms wide. Inhale, change. Nice and slow. Come up. At the top, exhale. Turn your left toes now toward the opposite end of your mat and bend your left knee. Bring your knee over towards your pinky toe a little bit. Get a right angle, bending your left knee, arms nice and wide. So you're in warrior two. Really good. Now inhale, palms up. Exhale, hot triangle on the left. So little slight shift forward, then pivot. Right hand up toward the ceiling, left hand toward the floor. This will open the 4 chambers of your heart. And the goal here is eventually we want to get to a place where your right ear is in a straight diagonal line with your right heel, just like the top of a triangle. And lift your ribs off your thigh. You may feel this in your hip flexor. That's okay. Deep breaths. Maybe look up at your right thumb. Stack your wrist and elbow over your shoulder, but keep your shoulder relaxed. Breathe in. Breathe out. And change. Inhale, come up. Exhale, step your feet together. Arms at your sides. Let's take a breath here. Breathe in. And breathe out. So you're going to stay exactly where you are. I'm going to change my position just so you can see me. Inhale, your arms overhead, but bring your hands to prayer grip. So only your thumbs are crossed. Lock your elbows. Exhale, step your feet apart, only 3 feet. So go ahead and take a look at your feet. So it's only a 3-foot space, a little bit shorter, and pivot on your heels towards the top edge of your mat. So now you're facing the top edge of your mat. I don't know if you can see me. Yeah, Diana just said, yeah, see if you can see me. My heels are in one line. My right toes are straight ahead and my left toes are at a little bit of an angle. Good. Now lock your elbows. Inhale, tuck your chin. Exhale, standing separate leg stretching forehead to knee. So we're going to roll up super tight like you're telling your belly button a secret. And the goal is to get your forehead to your knee. That may not happen. That's okay. Bend your right knee as much as you need to and keep your chin tucked tight. If you need to release your grip, that's fine. Use your hands to frame your foot. If you can keep your hands in prayer, that's good too, but that's up to you. Now, it may be a little tough to breathe, so you can take little sips of air. It's going to be like that, like little tiny couple body breathing. Eyes stay open. If you feel
like you're choking a little bit, you're actually doing it right. Bring your hands back to prayer grip. Now inhale, unroll up. It's like you're unrolling your yoga mat. Keep your arms next to your head, so your arms come up with your head. Good job. And then at the top, exhale, turn to the side, and then all the way in the opposite direction. I know you're looking at my back right now, but you should see your left foot is in front, left toes are straight ahead, right toes a little bit to the corner, and there's a straight line from your left heel to your right heel behind it. Bump your hips forward, lock your elbows in. Exhale, standing separate legs, stretching forehead to knee, Dandya Manabhipasapata, Janu Shristhasana. So it's like you're telling your belly button a secret. Roll up super, 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 super tight, 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 tight. And then bend your left knee if you need to, or keep it straight. And get that forehead to knee connection. Forehead to knee connection, throat compression, and belly compression. Those are the three goals of this pose. Yeah, if you're doing it right, you would talk funny like I am. Press down into your left heel. Keep your hips aligned. And bring your hands back to prayer grip. Inhale, slowly come up, one vertebra at a time. Start to unravel. When you come all the way up and your eyes are straight ahead, exhale, turn back to the front of your mat, and then bring your feet together, arms at your sides. So now we're all facing the top edge of your mat, and we've got one more standing posture, and then we'll move on to our floor series. You guys are doing so great. Okay, I want to make sure you can see my feet for toe stand. So tree pose is next, hot yoga tree pose. Start with the weight in your left foot. Inhale your right knee up and bring your right foot to your hip crease. That's the full expression, and there are other ways to do it. You can do this posture lying down if you have difficulty, or you can also do the power yoga version where you put your foot inside your thigh. But if you're doing the full expression, yeah, you want to have the sole of your right foot facing up, and then bring your right knee down toward the floor, and then align your shoulders. So just kind of lift your right shoulder up so your shoulders are in line. Good job. Right hand to heart center. Your left hand can hold your foot in place. Press your thigh against your foot. If you're able to let go of your foot with your left hand, bring both hands together, and then you have the option of doing toe stand, which you don't have to, it is optional, but here's how you would do it if you want to give it a try. Hinge forward at your waist, look past the front edge of your mat, and shoot your arms out like you're about to break your fall. Once your fingers touch the mat, bend your standing leg, sit on your left heel, and then walk your hands outside your body until you're able to sit up. Oh, good job, Diana. Yeah, you could try it if you want. Yeah, you know, a little added layer. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Bend your standing leg a little bit more. That's okay. Now walk your hands forward. Walk your hands forward. Inhale, come up to standing. Bring your hands back to heart center. Good job. Exhale, release your foot. All right, check that out. Yeah, that is not an easy posture. Press into your right foot. We'll do the other side, yogis. Inhale your left foot up. You know, bring your left foot to your right hip crease. Again, may feel very different on this side. And then just kind of find your tree. This is a really grounding posture because it does activate the root chakra. And draw your left knee a little bit toward the back of your mat. You may feel that in your piriformis. That's okay. Left hand, heart center. Lift your heart up to your thumb. Now bring your left shoulder up a little bit in line with the right. And then you can hold your foot like a bicep curl with your right hand, or bring both hands to heart center. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can stay in tree if you're doing toe stand, Padangusthasana. Again, find that spot just past the edge of your mat. Hinge at your waist, flat spine. Shoot your arms out. At the same time, start to bend your right leg. Once your fingers touch the mat, then flex your left foot and sit on your right heel. Yes, go ahead and sit down on your right heel. And then, yes, that's as far as you get. That's fine. Then walk your hands behind you. That's okay. That's okay. And then we'll come on back. We'll come on back up. Inhale, come up. That's been ages since I did that pose. Hands to heart center. Exhale, release your left foot. Yeah, you can release your left foot. Let's keep our hands in Anjali Mudra. So as a
class, we can say namaste to our standing series. So that's our standing series. We'll do a quick shavasana and then move on to the floor series. So everyone turn around, face the back of your mat, because that's a traditional style, and just lie on your back in shavasana. And remember, this shavasana is different from the end of class shavasana. In this shavasana, your legs stay close together. Bring your heels together. Let your toes open to the corners of your mat. And arms stay close to your body. Palms up and eyes on the ceiling. We'll be here for 2 minutes, yogis. And during these 2 minutes, if you feel fidgety or frustrated or feel your heart racing, just know that that's part of it. That's part of the practice. Just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right, yogis, coming into our 3-part wind removing pose. Stay on your backs. Inhale your right knee towards your chest. Interlock your fingers to the webbing, 2 inches below your right knee, right on your shin. Yeah, make it a webbing to webbing grip. And then exhale, flex your left toes. So keep your left leg extended, just flex your toes. Inhale, half wind removing pose. Pull your right knee towards your right armpit so you feel a little bit of pressure against the right side of your torso. And on your exhale, pull a little bit tighter, flex your bicep. One more inhale breath, really give it a squeeze and change. Exhale, release your right leg and extend it long. Other side, inhale your left knee towards your chest. Webbing to webbing grip, 2 inches below your left knee, and flex your right toes. The right leg is extended. Inhale, half wind removing pose. Pull your left knee toward your left armpit, away from your rib cage. Push both shoulders into the mat. And on your exhale, give it a little bit of a tighter squeeze. You do want to feel a little bit of pressure. Take one more inhale. Give it everything you've got. And change. Exhale, release your leg long. So the first 2 parts work your ascending and descending colon. Now we're going to work the transverse colon. Inhale both knees to your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. It helps to not cross your ankles, so avoid crossing your ankles. Just keep your knees as close as you can. If you can grab opposite elbows, that's great. Just opposite wrists, forearms, or even fingertips, whatever you can connect with. Keep the back of your head on your mat. Inhale, full wind removing pose. Pull your knees into your belly as tight as you can. On your exhale, pull your tailbone down. Now, last inhale, you're going to squeeze as tight as you can stand and change. Release your legs and full body stretch. So the next thing we're going to do is a yogi sit-up. Just to review what a yogi sit-up is I'm going to describe it first and then we're going to do it. You're going to reach your arms above your head and hook just your thumbs together. You're going to extend your legs and flex your toes toward the ceiling. With a deep inhale, pull your belly in. On your exhale, you're going to sit up as fast as you can. Reach for your toes. Your legs stay on the mat, and you're going to make a shush sound like a librarian during finals week. So let's do it together. Inhale, your arms overhead. Hook your thumbs. Exhale, double sit up. You shoot up, grab your toes. Excellent job. All right, turn Turn to your belly. We're going to do our spine strengthening series. Bring your chin onto the mat for Cobra Pose. So for Cobra Pose, your chin is center. Hands are right next to your armpits. Your palms are down, elbows in tight, like little cricket's legs. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail. Yeah, Diana, you've got it. You can just rest your chin. Right, tops of your feet on the mat. Bring your heels together. Now, inhale, Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Just lift your chest. Your feet stay exactly where they are, but your elbows stay bent. So it's not an up dog. Yeah, keep your palms on the mat. One more inhale, lift a little higher, and change. Exhale, come down. Look to the right. Your left cheek is on the mat. Extend your arms to your sides and let your heels open. Take a breath here and out. Chin back to center. Next, we'll do three-part locust. Flip your palms down. Your palms touch the mat and slide your hands underneath your body as best you can. If this hurts your elbows, then keep your arms outside of your body. If you can get your hands under your thighs, slide your elbows under your torso. And bring your heels together again, just like in Cobra. Deep breath in. Exhale, locust part one. Bring your right leg up and back. Left leg doesn't do a thing. Your right leg is extended. Point your big toe. Lift a little bit higher. Breathe in. And exhale, release. Other side, inhale. Exhale, locust part two. Left leg is up and back. Breathe out here. Feel your hip press against your forearm if your arms are under your torso. Now take another inhale breath. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale, release. For part three, tuck your chin and bring your lips to your yoga mat. Slide your fingers a little bit lower if you can. Maybe shimmy your arms under your torso. Deep breath in. Exhale, locust part three. Both legs up and back. So lift both legs as high as you can, but don't worry about height. It doesn't have to be very high. Engage your legs, press into your fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Look to the left, right cheek on the mat. And free your hands from under your hips. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers if your hands are tingling. That's totally normal. Helps to break up scar tissue in your wrists. Chin back to center. Extend your arms out wide, like an airplane. Bring your heels to touch. For full locust pose, let's exhale first. Inhale, arms up, legs up. Lift your arms, lift your legs, like you're peeling your whole body off the mat. Yeah, lift your heart up a little higher. Now lift your legs a little higher, like you can really fly for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower down, look to the right, left cheek on the mat, arms at your sides like a belly down Shavasana. Breathe here. And bring your chin back to center. Last one of our spine strengthening poses. Kick your legs up behind you and grab the outsides of your feet. Start where the pinky toes are and let your fingers wrap around the tops of your feet. Pull your knees a little closer if you can. I'll give you a moment if you're using a prop or a strap, if you need a second to get that set up. Yeah, so palms are facing each other, but wrapped around your feet. Pull your knees closer, just to protect your shoulders. Inhale, kick into your hands, floor bow pose, Dhanurasana. So first kick into your hands, and then lift your chest up. You can look up if you like, or you can look straight ahead. Now try to straighten your legs, breathe for 3, kick harder, 2, and 1, change. Release, come down, look to the left, right cheek on the mat, let go of your feet, maybe windshield wiper movement of your leg. And then everyone flip over onto your backs again for another Shavasana. This one will be short. It'll be just about 30 seconds, so get there as quick as you can. Yeah, just flip on over and lie on your back. This is a part of the practice where we force ourselves to be still. Because in the ancient yoga practice of Calcutta, the way they teach it over there, or so I'm told, is that the challenge of the stillness is just as important as the movement.
All right, yogis, prepare for another sit-up. We're going to do that same sit-up we did before. Now that we all know how to do it, zip up your legs, flex your toes to the ceiling, reach your arms overhead and hook your thumbs. Deep inhale. Exhale, sit up, sit up. All right, come to your knees. Fixed firm pose, the barnyard series, as it's called. Knees together. And sit in between your heels if you can. So you might be able to sit your butt in between your heels. So your legs are like an upside down letter V, knees touching, heels out. If you have a prop, you can wedge that underneath your seat if that's what you need. So this is also known as reclining hero pose. Place your hands on the soles of your feet. Inhale, puff up your chest and look to the ceiling. Exhale, come down to your elbows in fixed firm. Try to keep your knees together as best you can. If your knees are together, see if you can come all the way down to your shoulders. If you come to your shoulders, grab opposite elbows behind your head and tuck your chin, arch your spine up off the mat. If you're staying on your hands or staying on your elbows, that's okay. You can stay on your elbows. Just lift your chin as you push your chest up. That's a little difference there. Deep breath in, drive your knees down. Exhale, let's change. Bring your hands back to the soles of your feet. Inhale, push up. So you're sitting upright. Then exhale, come to a tabletop position. So come on all fours and just tap out your shins like you're making it rain. Walk your hands and your knees to the back of your mat. I'm going to kneel down again for half tortoise pose. Now this time you don't have to sit between your heels. You can sit right on your heels. So pull your heels together, sit on your heels, sit nice and tall. Inhale, arms overhead. Bring your hands to prayer, just crossing your thumbs. Lock your elbows. Exhale, half tortoise. Hinge at your waist and come down. Try to keep your butt on your heels. With that, no break in your spine. See if you can bring your forehead to the mat, then your pinkies. Yeah, there you go. Slide your pinkies forward. Lift your wrists and elbows off the mat. So like your whole torso and arms are nice and flat and long like the hood of a car. Yeah, there you go. So bring your forehead a little forward. So not so much of a rounded spine. Push your hips back. Pull your belly in. And change. Inhale, come up with a flat spine, like you're opening the hood of an old car. There you go. Nice, really. Exhale, arms at your side. Coming into camel pose, rise to stand on your knees. So you're standing up on your knees. About 2 fists can fit between your knees. Place your hands on your low back for support. Pull your elbows together. Oh, there goes Pepper. Inhale, puff up your chest. Look at the ceiling. You're already in camel pose. This is camel pose. If you like, you can start to come back a little bit more. Keep your hips above your knees and push your heart up. Trace your eyes as far back as is comfortable. If you find you can look behind you, reach back for one heel. If you can grab one, you can grab the other. That's it, yogis. Stay with it. Challenging pose. You got this. Inhale, change. Bring your hands back to your hips. Trace your eyes forward. Exhale, have a seat on your heels. And just give yourself a moment. Maybe you need to close your eyes. You might feel lightheaded, or you might just need a moment to breathe. And blink your eyes open. The next pose is rabbit pose, Sasandasana. So you're going to grab I'm going to turn this way so you can see. You're going to grab your heels with your thumbs outside of your heels. You might want to slide your hands down your low back to get that grip. Fingers go on the inside. And lock your arms against the outsides of your legs. Tuck your chin and look at your own belly. With your eyes on your belly, inhale, pull your belly in. Exhale, rabbit, round towards your belly. The goal is to get the crown of your head on the mat. So it's like a baseball cap. You want to get the button on the mat with no weight in your head. Press into the tops of your feet to keep the weight in your legs. Lift your hips up. So it feels like if you let go of your heels, you would roll forward like a ball. Yeah, that's okay. Take your time, Diana. You got it. That's it. So the goal of this pose is to open up the back line of your body, open up your kidneys, the backs of your lungs. And change. Inhale, slowly unroll up. And then exhale, release your heels. Rock your hips to the side. Bring your legs out from underneath. We're going to go right into the next pose. Right leg is out. Left foot tucks in. For seated, separate leg, forehead to knee. So your right heel is at the top corner of your mat. You can see. Left foot is tucked in. Inhale, arms overhead. Turn towards your right foot. Exhale, hinge forward, but round your spine. Try to grab your sole of your right foot as best you can. You might need to bend your right knee. And if you do, that's okay. Bend your right knee as much as you need to. Round your spine. Pull your belly in. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Come on up. Switch your legs. You get up, left leg is out, right foot tucks in. Then inhale, your arms overhead. Clasp your fingers, turn left. Exhale, Janu Sirsasana. Round your spine as you grab your left foot. Now, mind your shoulders. If you notice your shoulders are coming up towards your ears, relax them down. Try to get your shoulders even and bend your elbows. That's a real game changer in this pose. If you have to bend your knee, that's fine. If you want to try sliding your heel forward, you can do that. Inhale. And exhale. And change. Release your left foot. Inhale, come up. Exhale, both legs in front of you. We're going to do one more bonus double sit-up. So come onto your back. Everybody lay back with your legs in front. Hook your thumbs above your head. Inhale. Exhale, sit up, sit up. And grab your big toes. Everybody grab your big toes with your peace sign fingers. So it's like you're making the peace sign with both hands. Wrap them around your big toes and pull your chest forward like you're trying to bite your toes. Breathe in. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Bring your belly on your thigh. So this is a flatter spine than the last pose. Gaze over the tops of your feet. Another breath in. And as you breathe out, maybe you can even drop your forehead towards your shin. Okay. All right. Inhale, come up to a seat. All right. It says the class is over, but guys can still hear me, so that's good. We're just going to keep going. We just have one more posture, and then we're done. As you sit up, take your right foot, cross it over your left thigh. So your right foot is outside of your left thigh. Your right heel comes in towards your glute. You can also keep your left leg extended if that works better for you. Now sit up. So your right knee is the top knee, okay? It's like your knees are stacked in a vertical line. Right knee is on top. That means your right hand goes behind you. So bring your right hand behind you, palm on the floor. Inhale your left arm up. Turn to the right. Exhale, bring your left elbow outside of your right knee. And this is a seated twist, half Lord of the Fishes. Now lift your chest, breathe in. As you exhale, look over your right shoulder. A nice twist here. If you like, you can make a little bit of a bind happen. Bring your right hand behind you, grab outside of your hip. Inhale. And exhale, release. Turn to the front, uncross your legs, shake them out. Other side. Take your left foot, cross it over your right thigh. Keep your right leg extended, or bring your right heel into your left glute and sit up. Stack your knees. Your left knee is on top, so your left arm goes up and behind you. Left hand behind you. Yeah, like you're leaning against a wall. Inhale your right arm up, turn to the left. Exhale, half Lord of the Fishes on the left. Bring your right elbow outside your left knee. Drop your hand. Tall spine, breathe in. Exhale, turn to look behind you over your left shoulder. We'll do one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And turn to the front. Uncross your legs, shake them out. And so the last thing we do before our final Shavasana is our second breathing exercise called Kapalbhati breathing or skull shining breath. Traditionally, we do it kneeling in hero's pose. So you can kneel if you're able to. If you prefer not to kneel, you can sit cross-legged in easy pose. Just make sure your spine is nice and tall. If you're kneeling now, slide your hands so that your fingers are at the top of your knees, the way mine are. And then just kind of puff up your chest, kind of like a Buddha statue. All right. So we do 2 sets of this breath. One is medium speed, one is extra fast. It's all exhales. We take one inhale together, and the exhales are like blowing out a candle, little puffs of air. And eyes stay open, 60 counts each round. All right. So it's like this. It's going to be like that. Okay. Just wait for my count now. Take a deep inhale and exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out. Take a breath here. Lick your lips, swallow if you need to. And the next set will be the same count. It will just be twice as fast. So it's over in half the time. Nice deep inhale together. And exhale. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push all the air out of your lungs. If you like, you can bow forward to say namaste to your yoga practice. Thank your fellow yogis. And now let's turn around, face the back, and we come into our final Shavasana. And so as you come onto your back and come into Shavasana, I'm just going to dim my lights here. For this Shavasana, you can take as much space as you like. Slide your feet nice and wide. Yeah, there you go. That's right, Diana. I forgot it's nighttime where you are. Feet nice and wide. Take up all the space you want. You've earned it. You may close your eyes if you like, if that feels comfortable. Maybe move your jaw side to side, soften your jaw. And let gravity do its magic. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes in this final Shavasana, and then I'll meet you in the cool down room. In this traditional hot yoga practice, it is yogi's choice when you come out of Shavasana. You come on out whenever you're ready, but I'll let you know when 2 minutes are up.